Beyond the Classroom. So this is Honorable Mujahid Official, your usual host. I am here again with a returning guest who happens to be Prof. Dogbe. I told you that for Prof. Dogbe, when it comes to legal matters, current affairs, and what have you, he's always featuring there. He's always an icon. So you can't talk about current affairs, legal matters, and what have you, or governance, and you leave him out. You're supposed to feature his name or his image in there. So Prof. Dogbe is here today to discuss certain current affairs with us, things that are happening just recently, and people are saying a lot, others are saying, everyone is saying whatever they think, others are speaking for or against or whatever. Prof. Dogbe is here today to discuss some of those matters with us. Some of the matters we are going to tackle today will include the issue of Adisadel College students bullying the other, trying to even spoil his face and what have you. What happens, what goes in there, and what is going to come out of it. We are going to look at it with Prof. Dogbe today, and we are also going to look at Ceicilia Dapaah's is it money laundering or whatever they call it, money issues. Monies were stolen from his home, and she reported to the police with some certain figures that she stated. And later on, when they went to her house to investigate, later on she resigned because she thought maybe it was the matters, the way Ghanaians were raising the issue, it was defaming the ruling government. So she decided to resign with this reason. And the special prosecutor, the office of the special prosecutor summoned her to court. And when she was arrested, they went to her house to investigate. And later on, I think the figures or the monies that they discovered in the house were more than what she reported. Moreover, some of the reasons for arresting her have to do with illegalities in keeping money and the source of money and what have you. Prof is here to discuss those matters too with us. Quayson issues that were trending, are still trending. It's still trending. He was, disposed, and by-election were conducted, and then he won again, and he went back to occupy his seat. Yet the case is still at court, and then his absence in the court is also bringing another issue up, where the Chief Justice is warning him, blah blah blah. Everything. Prof is here to discuss this three major issues with us. So I will urge you to stick with us until we finish this discussion for the day. You can join the discussion by dropping your comment in the comment section. What do you think? Drop your comment in the comment section. Like the video and share with others for them to also learn, just as you and I are doing today. Let's go for a quick commercial break. When we return, then we start straight away with the conversation. Today, no introduction. Prof is not a new person, the new Prof. So if you don't know Prof, please, I'll urge you to go back and watch his previous videos with us on this same channel, BEC TV GH on YouTube. Thank you so much. You are welcome to Campbell Royalty, the best hotel in Winneba, close to Winneba Johnson and direct opposite the Well Filling Station. Among some of the facilities Campbell Royal Treat offers its clients and customers include: number one, we have a serene swimming pool where you can relax your body at any time, swim at any time, any day at affordable prices. In fact, you can come here 24/7. We operate all time. We there for you. Campbell Royal Treat is having an event center where we host every type of event. Any event you want, whether birthday party, weddings, any event at all, we can give you the best facility to host your event that you want to host. Campbell Royal Treat is having a gym center where you can gym your body at any time, morning, evening, afternoon, any time at all you feel. And we also have a kitchen where we offer both local and foreign dishes. Any type of food you want, just come to Campbell Royal Treat and we will give it to you at very affordable prices. We also have a clinic attached to the hotel where in case of any emergency or any other time you can go there for the services at very, very subsidized prices. We've reduced the prices drastically just to favor our customers. Call the contact, the numbers on this list. You're welcome back once again. We are here with Prof. Dogbe to discuss current affairs that has to do with Ghana, and it is of the public interest. Prof. Dogbe, you're welcome once again to Beyond the Classroom. So, as you already know, we are the learning platform. Today, we are privileged to have you. You are here to help us talk about or digest certain issues regarding, public issues that are current. And, people are saying a lot out there. So we want to hear from you, since you have the legal experience, legal background, and, you are also current in the system. So you are here to discuss these legal issues with us. How is the atmosphere in the first place?
It's loving.
Okay.
A lot is happening.
Good.
Yes, we are also managing ourselves as students in the township of Winneba as well.
Okay, good. We are managing ourselves as students in the township of Winneba as well. Yes, Prof. Dogbe is here with us. We are just starting with the conversation straightforward. We are here to discuss current issues with us. I love the situation where when I meet someone who is legally minded or has that legal experience, you'll be able to explain things better to me, which may be different from what everyone says. Everyone can say anything about it, but you are here with us to discuss these issues with us in details. So let's start with Adisadel College, the incident in Adisadel College. What are some of the root causes that you think has brought about this? Or before we even proceed to look at the root causes, what is it? What is it about? What about it?
Thank you very much for this opportunity to have a conversation with Ghanaians concerning the current happenings in the country. Currently in Adisadel College, a senior high situated in the outskirts of Cape Coast. Currently we have a video that is going viral, purported to originate from Adisadel College, which in that video we saw two students struggling with each other. One in a green shirt, taller than the other, trying to bullying the other person that is not very fit or strong to defend himself. And when you watch the video on, you see that it got to a point where the other guy, the stronger one, was hitting the face of the other colleague students against a metal bed.
Let's even use junior and senior here, because maybe the other guy could have do something, but because of seniority and authority and that kind of thing, maybe that is why he's
Actually, from sources, they are all final year students.
Really?
Yes.
Both of them are final year students.
From citynews.com and other media houses, both of them are final year students.
Then that is strength. then let's proceed.
They are all final year students.
Okay.
So, which is against some rules of the nation and then the school community as well. And that video got most people very angry as to why such things should be happening within the confines of a senior high school, where a serene environment need to be provided for students to learn and come out with good academic performance. Why should this kind of assaults keep on going or happening in the walls of such a school? Does it mean that there is no, or the laws of the schools are not well enforced? Are they not at work? Does it mean that the authorities are not taking into consideration the well-being or the welfare of students? Is it that the students were doing things and hiding it from school authorities? So a whole lot of factors come to play. So right now, from sources such as citynews.com, Business Ghana News, and other sources, it is known that they were struggling over a SIM card and a phone.
SIM card and a phone.
SIM card and a phone.
But before then, is phone allowed to be used? You know, our time, it wasn't allowed, but I don't know of policies.
I don't think phone is the usage of phone in senior high schools or second cycle institutions are allowed. Because when I was in senior high, that rule was strictly applied, strictly enforced. We don't use phone in senior high. So they even fighting over
the phone,
SIM card and a phone is even an offense. An offense within the legal frame of the rules and regulations governing the school. Now, when we come to the general public, what do we have to say about this act that is ongoing in senior high schools? This is the one that we happen to see on social media, and we are reacting to it. There are a lot of things happening that in our senior high institutions that we are not privy to. And even this one, it has been revealed that the incident occurred on the 24th of June 2023, this year. But the students kept this issue
secret
from student authorities, from the school authorities.
Yes.
They kept this issue from school authorities until someone or a student published the video online. You see? So had it not been that there was a student in the dormitory videoing the incident, we may not know how it will even end. We will only hear that maybe a student died in this college or in this senior high school. We may not even hear of the cause, or maybe some other cause would have been provided to be the basis or the cause of his death.
Fallacy.
So now there are there are issues we are coming to discuss.
It means
benefits of usage of phone in senior high schools, and then the demerits
of it,
of using the usage of. Had it not been that there was someone or a student with phone videoing this incident, how would justice be served to the one under the abuse?
Wow.
Undergoing the abuse. So are you saying the dynamism of the whole issue?
Yes.
These are other side of the issues that we should be looking at. So in one way or the other, they might have been breaking school rules,
and no one will know about it.
No one will know about it. But then someone has broken the school rules and has made the public known to the incident occurring, and now the issue is under investigation to serve justice to the abused person.
Yes. Wow. Wow. Wow.
So what happened in that video is a total assault. It's an assault. Pain.
When you look at the way
was inflicted on the student.
I will display the video on the
So when the video went viral, and then the parents of these students get to know of the incident and other things, they engage the school management, and that was the incident occurred on 26th of this of last month.
Okay.
July.
Yeah, 26th of June.
July.
July.
So
Okay,
the incident occurred on 24th June.
Okay. And
the
video was published.
They hid the incident from school authorities.
Wow.
But the video was published 26th
of July.
Last month. That is July.
Wow.
So on the 28th, they went to court. The guys were arrested and then they went to court. But the case was adjourned to 3rd August. So we will be watching out to see the outcome of the next court case.
Okay, so
and then
yes, so the parents of from statements of the abused child parents, didn't he disclose to the parents about the injury that he sustained? You know, he sustained an immediate injury which was seen in the video.
You see,
what did he do about it?
You see, right now, if I am not allowed to use phone in the school, and maybe my parents are not even aware
that you are using phone,
that I'm using phone in the school, or I'm not using phone, and I've gone to steal someone's phone. I have stolen someone's phone, or I go to steal someone's phone, and the person wound me. How am I going to communicate this to my parents?
Because they'll ask you the root causes.
Exactly.
What happens?
We know you don't use phone in senior high, so we have not given you phone.
So what about
to take to school?
What brought
or
about
to send
phone
to school.
matters?
So how come you are injured through phone issues? So, and you know how senior high students of today behave. There are a lot going on in senior high schools that we are not aware of. You will be surprised that students will lose total respect for management, school management. They will no longer value the disciplinary measures of the school. They no longer value the orders and the instructions of their teachers and their headmasters, their senior housemasters. See,
what is causing all these things?
No, you see, I will say that sometimes we over support certain things to mean human rights advocacy. Okay, in as much as we are advocating for human rights, we shouldn't lose value for our societies. Okay, we shouldn't lose our societal values, our culture. If we are shaping, if there are rules and regulations meant to shape particular group of people who found themselves in a society, there is a purpose for such rules.
Those rules.
Moreover, they are there to be shaped. They are there to be trained,
to be able to relate with,
exactly,
to be accepted by the larger society.
Exactly. And these are people that need to undergo academic training to feature into the society or further their education to become industrious and productive citizens of the nation. It will surprise you that a student misbehave or misconduct himself or break school rule, and that student is made to read or has been caned, and then the father will pick phone, call the DC or the municipal chief executive, and straightforward they will walk into the school and start rebuking teachers and school management in front of students. If these things are going on in our schools, what to just imagine the kind of or the level of indiscipline
that we will have,
that will grow in our senior high institutions. So, in as much as we are advocating for human rights, we shouldn't undermine rules and regulations governing the conduct of each and everyone who found himself in
the society,
in a particular society.
Okay, so rules or laws are mostly formulated, like you said, because of certain occurrences or developments that are seen or problems that are discovered. Before, we had some rules and regulations before, and perhaps even if all these things were happening, but not at the rate of which we are seeing it today.
Sure.
Comparing the previous rules, which we now regard as maybe outmoded, and to that of the current ones that we've updated to, which one do you think could have still be suitable with our current?
You see, previously a student will misbehave or misconduct himself, and the teacher will hold him and cane him very well. And next time that child will not repeat that same mistake
again.
Caning in the schools was meant for guiding and correcting students' behavior, shaping the conduct of students. You see, we don't cane students with the intention of harming him, or we don't cane students for caning's sake. We cane students to reshape
the child's behavior.
Exactly, in order to feature best in the society. So if you are a teacher and you are caning a student on the basis of anger, okay, and not on the basis that you are reshaping that student to fit best into society, that is where the abuse comes in. Okay. I went through several canings. I have received lashes upon lashes in school. Heavy ones those days. Yes, and I could stand and take as much as 6, 8, 12 lashes.
I remember when.
And now you see where I am. So if those days, even you dare not.
Way back at
you cannot stand in front of a teacher.
Way back at primary,
and talk back to him.
I was very small. My hand would take 10. This one would take 10 at the spot. Not at just at a go. This one would take 10. This one would take 10. Heavy ones. Then you go away because it's you yourself, you feel guilty of what you did. Yes.
You see, caning is not. I will also say that caning is not the only means of shaping students or correcting a student or a school child. Okay. Sometimes, if we are punishing students, we should punish a student to ensure that that punishment is going to be beneficial to the environment. If I have to punish a student, okay, based on a misconduct, and then the environment is bushy, I can punish that student to go and weed, okay, a particular portion. When he weeds that place, the environment becomes clean. That punishment becomes beneficial to the district. Now, how does punishment affect academic performance? Okay, how does it affect academic performance? If my students are not learning, and I as a teacher have to sit at night, research, make my notes, come to class, teach you and give you note to copy, and you refuse to copy the note and go and learn, how will you pass?
Very difficult.
It's very difficult.
Yes.
So how do I need to shape you for you to start learning or becoming committed to my teaching and learning. That is where the intention behind some of the punishments determine whether it is an abuse or not.
Wow.
So if I'm a teacher and I'm caning a student because the students refuse to copy notes, the student refused to come for class, he refused to learn, the intention is to make the student to start copying my note, to start learning, and to start coming to class regularly, so that these changes will affect
the child's behavior,
the final academic performance
of the child,
of the student.
Wow.
Okay,
so let's look at this Adisadel case. Can you associate it, or can you say it is having its root causes from the changes that are made on the school rules and regulations? Has that got anything to do with what just happened?
You see, for all you know, as for the school rules, it is general. Okay, the usage of phone is not accepted. It's nationwide. It's not accepted in any senior high school, and the students themselves are aware. So the SIM card and the phone that is now causing this problem or this abuse or assault is not in the known to the management. It's not in the known to the management. One of the media houses revealed that when the incident took place or happened, they reported it to the senior house master of the house. Okay, but he couldn't make any efforts to recommend a medical treatment for the abused student, but rather advised to use this hot water and other things to take care of. How?
Just that.
How can you?
It means ineffective enforcement who has to come in play.
We have senior house prefects, right? We even have dorm monitors in some senior high school.
Yes.
We have dorm monitors. We have senior high school.
Yes.
We have house prefects. We have the school prefects that reside or who reside with the people at the house level or the house
campus level.
You see? So is the dorm monitor not aware of the incident? Has he not heard about the fight? Was the house captain not aware of the incident?
Even
you definitely hear something about it. If he is not privy to what happened in his house, then it means that he has not been staying on campus.
Yes.
If the house prefect is aware of this, has he made any effort to make the senior prefects aware? If the senior prefects are made known to this issue, what was their effort to make management aware? So looking at the duration, okay, the time between the period between 24th June of this year and then 26th July, more than a month before management is getting to know of this issue officially through the viral video.
And even
you see negligence of duty is taking place in the lower student authorities from the senior high schools.
Yes. And even talking about the house master who were aware and didn't take any action is also another thing to be
yes. You see, it is revealed that by the media houses mentioned already, they've revealed that the senior house master has been suspended pending the investigation that is ongoing.
Is that simple?
That is ongoing.
Yes.
And then the culprit, the student that is abusing the other now, is also suspended. And the only means he can write his paper, his WASI, is the WAEC Center at Cape Coast.
Wow.
But the other one that is abused is allowed to come and write with the escort of his parents. So these are the things going. And then the one who filmed the event,
Yes.
the incident,
Yes.
was also given an external suspension for a week, and a week internal suspension
With hard labor.
with hard labor. With hard labor. So you see, the school management is putting things in place to ensure that the environment becomes serene and more friendly and protective for effective teaching and learning to take place.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
They are making sure that the environment does not become hostile to students learning.
Okay. So let's hear your last remarks on your final remarks on this SHS Adisadel issue before we move on to Ceicilia Dapaah's case.
Good. What I have to say is that since the case is at the court now, we wait to see what the outcome will be, because investigations are still ongoing and new discoveries may be made. So we are hoping to hear something
from the
court,
okay,
that will serve justice to the abused person. But then, in one way or the other, the two might be responsible for what happened, but on the other hand too, one would have to maybe suffer the implication of the action.
The abuser
May have to suffer some implications of his actions in an inaction.
And the senior housemaster too. The housemaster.
The housemaster.
Yes.
So they will have to, since he is also suspended pending the investigation ongoing.
Yes.
We also hope to hear how it ends or how it goes.
Okay.
So I would like to say that, you see, our school management and parents, sometimes some parents' behavior or advice also cause students to disrespect the orders or rules of particular school. What I have to say is that as a parent, you are also part
and parcel of
shaping your child in the school.
Yes.
That is where you have to work hand in hand with the school authorities.
That's why we have the PTA,
Parent Teachers Association. You have to help the facilitators, the teachers, to shape your ward.
Yes.
In order to meet his or her future goals.
Yes.
So if you are inciting your child against his or her teachers, what do you think will come back home?
You should be ready for
it.
You should be ready.
So we should try to rebuke our children in order not to disrespect disrespect their teachers school authorities to an extreme. So management and school authorities too should be very firm in enforcing their school rules and regulations. Yes.
Okay. Let's move on to Ceicilia Dapaah's issue. You are still watching Beyond the Classroom show with Prof. Dogbe on current affairs. We are looking at 3 matters: the Adisadel College issue, which we have just finished discussing, and we are moving on to Ceicilia Dapaah's matters. After that, we move on to Judge Quayson's matters before we call it a day. So we appreciate your presence. Keep with us. Let's proceed to Ceicilia Dapaah's case. Okay, so Prof. Dogbe, let's see what happens about Ceicilia Dapaah. A lot to yeah. So where did all these things start?